Next up, we'd like to welcome anyone who would like to read for the open mic. Can we have Roshana?
Hi. Hi, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Hi, I'm Shana. My author name is Shana Star. I actually have a published book, and I have a lot of short pubs on Amazon. I've written a children's book and illustrated it. I have a poetry book. I have a quote book that all need to be published. But this poem is called People Like Us, and it stems from my book that's called People Like Us. I wrote this while I was in Indonesia in January. And here it goes. So weary you feel, always the hero of the story, saving all who cross your path for love and not for glory. With intentions pure and a heart of gold, your strength exceeds most, your actions are bold. The time has come, the questions arise. You feel like Superman forced into disguise. Why are you here? Why are you so strong? Why couldn't your life be easy? Why does this life feel wrong? There's a purpose in it all, I promise you this. Don't fall weary just yet, help is here. When you place yourself first, hold yourself dear. People like us are heroes for the human race, but can only serve this purpose by first remembering our place. You are worthy of love, happiness, and peace. With love comes naturally knowledge and abundant in increase. You are here to help people in a way that seems foreign. You are here to love yourself and be an example of its importance. Love is not sacrifice. That's what you've always done. Sacrifice your own self, protect another one. It's time to step away from the illusions we've been taught. It's time to love yourself. It's time to remember. You just forgot. Love is the strongest power. It's the one that you possess. Give it to yourself first. It's here you will find rest. Give love to yourself first. It is here you will find rest. Love, Shana.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So who else is ready? I saw Stephen, Iguchi, and Stacy. Who would like to go next?
I can go next.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Tom, don't forget.
Can you guys see my video and everything? Okay, perfect.
There you are.
Okay. My name is Iguchi, and this poem is kind of like my story about what's going on. I'm a teacher, and you'll kind of hear some of that in my poem, just expressing about how I feel about being a single parent, a teacher, and the upcoming school year. To walk this battle of fear, we must exist to persist. No sight for the rear, only eyes forward. Hands full with rocks that the first sinner can use to stone my truth to death. My truth is one son, one mom, living a life unplanned, relying on each other, but due to this endemic of middle-class poverty, chosen by the profession of his mother, we walk into a class with a mask, forced by those that throw stones from the glass wall of blindness towards systemic like-mindedness that causes them to believe that the virus crown will indeed not succeed based on the age of the seed. My truth is two. Money talks and walks, through the hands of the privileged and through the torn pockets of the richless. So they work, they toil, and shed sweat that feeds the soil, all for an American dream to be wed to their children with the ring from the bell of knowledge and hopefully college. So I have to acknowledge that this pursuit is for them. My truth is three. I see with my third eye, blessed by the Holy Trinity, that mind over matter, mental health is power. So hour after hour, each kid passes through the door like petals fall from flowers, laughing, smiling, healing, having passionate conversations as the clock tick-tocks through the mirror on their face. Books are not what this is about. Kids need to stay linked in so their parents don't shout. So school provides instant grams of freedom and healing. So it is in my interest that I pin this with my Pinterest of images that I hope and desire, like all are created equal, like Christ is really for the people. So what is my truth? Are we in for a sequel? Is this a prequel to the end or the beginning? My trust is in him. So no matter what, I have to believe that I will stay winning.
Thank you. Is Stephen ready, or who do we have next?
I'm Stacy.
Yes, I'm ready.
I don't see a picture.
I'm Stacy. I'm ready.
Great. Okay.
My poem, I have a blog on which I put my poems, but this particular poem is called Don't Tell, and it's about marrying a man of affluence. Don't tell mom, don't tell dad. Just keep it to yourself. Don't tell grandpa, don't tell grandma. They'll withdraw the wealth. Don't tell him and don't tell her. Secrets keep me safe. Don't tell those and don't tell them. Keep a poker face. Don't dare let the secrets out. It's how I play my game. Don't go spreading truth about. It only causes pain. Loose lips sink the ship, you know, takes away my clout. If you're going to tell the truth, I'd rather you get out. I've constructed quite a wall and it's barely standing. Without my secrets, I may fall and I'm not sure of landing. So don't tell mom and don't tell dad. You're screwing up my farce. Don't tell grandpa, don't tell grandma. Keep the truth sparse. 'Cause if they take the money, we can't live the way we do. The toys would disappear. They mean more to me than you. So don't tell those and don't tell them or you will have to suffer. I won't come to your rescue and I will not be your buffer. Don't tell mom and don't tell dad. You'll screw things up for me. Don't tell grandpa, don't tell grandma. This is family. That's all.
Oh, sorry. Is Stephen ready? I understand you want to read without video.
Yes, yeah, I apologize. This is one of my most published poems. It's called Satellites. We have but one satellite that we've barely bothered to name, our moon. What if we had more? Imagine the comings and goings, the interweaving complex logistics of a planet with 12 moons or even just 2. We would see rare sightings, alignments, and events, confounding the more ebb flow of the tides, the source of a tortured zodiac, many pearls in the sky to glow on fresh lovers. Different size satellites, various colors and atmospheres, perhaps some twisting and turning in strange wobbly orbits, named for whomever from our past. We would have a choice of which to explore first. A wealth of information about our universe, a treasure hunt for life right in our own backyard. As much as I like the rhythms and patterns and majesty of our moon, I feel slightly cheated having missed the dance of a crowd of satellites circling this sleepy planet. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I think we have one more volunteer. Tom?
Hi, hope you can hear me. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I'm trying to figure out the computer, how to get the camera on. Thanks for doing this. I'm very excited to hear all these wonderful variety of poems. I have a special affection for Houston because one of my poems, which I don't know which one, has been accepted in Color Story 2020, to which an artist will create a work of art with the poem. And before COVID, we were to have this meeting in Houston to read the poems aloud. So I'm still hoping to get to Houston by the end of this year and to enjoy reading a poem and seeing Houston. So thanks again. I'll read the poem. This poem is to a challenge on COVID-19, and it was to write an upbeat poem. And I wrote it, and it was accepted within 3 hours. It's called I Will Be There. And the line came from a friend who I was talking in LA. If you sit someday when the sun is out and the virus is gone, I will find you, buy you coffee, read for you, and create a poem right there. I promise. The Bosnia bullets that smacked my arm, the Haitian feet that kicked me silly, did not finish the job on me. No way. So now, even in this unknown, I remember who I was to be for me, and am eager to be for you. Give me your worried eyes, your trembling mind, your free fall of fear. My hand will hold all of you and lead you back to where I have already returned. One day, when the sun says she is back, close your eyes, smell the air, pull out another chair. And when you open your eyes, I will be there. We will laugh and laugh again, and I will read my heart to you. Thanks.
Thank you. Whoa.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I can't see you.
Just because your system is not granting me video access. But anyway, I did send a message. I did have a little something to read, but I'm willing to be last on the standby list.
Go ahead.
There are several more people who have indicated they'd like to read. One of them is Jane. Let me take a look.
June.
Oh, June.
Yes.
Great.
Hi. Yeah, okay. Hi.
Well, wait a second.
Okay.
Okay.
I am not a poet. However, I lost my dear niece about a year ago. And when a couple of hours after I heard that she was gone, these poems came flying out. So this is called Since You Left. Since you left, I wake each morning feeling okay, but then I take a mental journey to find you. I reach out cautiously, extend a tendril of thought. Even so, I fall into the deep sinkhole of grief before I can touch the wonderful memories of you. I can perceive the golden place, but my heart is still blinded and sinks in despair that you are truly gone. Someday soon, I know the hole will fill in until it's all solid ground, safe to tread. Then I can take my trip to you without anguish, and my heart will be filled with all my happy memories of you and the connection our hearts will still have forever.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think we had one more. Kendra?
And we also have June Russell.
Oh, I just did.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, I'm Kendra, but I can wait, and if there are other people who are in line to read first.
Well, I can hear you now, but I can't see you.
Yeah, for some reason I can't turn on my video.
Could somebody from the library team please try and put her video back on?
Thank you.
Can you put mine on too while you're at it?
There we go.
There you
Hi,
are.
everyone.
Hello.
It's so lovely to hear such great poetry today, and thanks for letting me participate in the open mic. I'm a poet. I'm based in Humble, and my first poetry chapbook was published in January by Louisiana Literature Press. This is part of a series that I'm working on for a new book, and this poem comes from a series about refugees, immigration, and especially ICE in the United States. It's called Goods. Shout and lose, run and stop them. I'll be cargo out of habitat and into ancient law, exilium, legs on the road. Make arrangements, follow to enter, enter to win to loss ratios. Move us east, move us west. You will seek durable solutions that are durable goods. Cages, cots, blankets, your guns. And less so, single use, coffins for toddlers. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we had at least one more for the open mic.
Yeah, that was me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but still can't see you.
That's because you're not allowing me the photo access. It says the co-host has asked you to start your video. I started it. There I am.
There it is.
Okay,
There
thank
you
you.
are.
In the shadows. Thank you. Hi, John Simon's here. This is a poem called Priorities, Clear and Present. On Ford Island, we run every April past concrete paving from 1941, scarred by chip marks from bullets, alleged from wings of the rising sun. Buildings and hangars share the look of a World War II theme park. Navy homes seem time-warped, lawns crew-cut to water's edge, coconut palms leaning in at parenthetic pose, shapes in the wind, standing tallish, at ease in their nostalgic mission. Along the pearly waters, jagged show of ship bones, black rust tributes within sight of the windowy white sloping coffin symmetry of the late Arizona threshold to Missouri's signature decks, surrendered now to visiting groups. We sense feelings of trespass on a history still burning afloat. The island has its war antiques, but Congress has shipped in new dollars for DOD, Homeland, and NOAA, keeping the Fed level fed, strong and secluded. We think how strange so many claim surprise that long ago morning when after 75 years, this mind dwells on Kim Jong-un's scoping crosshairs, aiming fires for effect to get our attention. We reach for more heart and breath, hoping to cross a bridge with 2 hills left. And if not, who'll finish doing our taxes next week?
Thank you, Tom.
You get
That's
that?
John. That was John.
John, sorry. Do we have any other open mic readers? I think that's everybody. Okay. All right. Well, thank you to all the open mic readers. That was great.